Welcome everybody, how are you? Today we are going to talk about an important math concept called trigonometry, addition formula and exact value. Look at here. What about sine A plus B? We must know this rule. Sine A plus B equals sine A cosine sine A cosine B. We can write this sign here, positive, cosine A sine B. And what about cosine A plus B? If we inverse this sign here, we must write it here negative. But in cosine we must, here we can write negative and positive. Cosine A, cosine B, negative or positive, sine A dot sine B. And what about tan A plus B? You can write tan A plus tan B over 1 subtract tan A multiplied by tan B. Tan A plus tan B over 1 subtract tan A multiplied tan B. What about the sign was negative, so we must write here negative and write it here positive. Right here about question, find sine A plus B when sine A plus B when sine A equal 3 over 5 and sine B equal 12 over 30. We can solve it. First we must draw right angle triangle here. This angle we call it A. Sine equal opposite over hypotenuse 3 over 5 and adjacent will be 4 5/4, and we can draw here this angle will be P. Sine B equal 12 over 13, opposite over hypotenuse, and we can find adjacent. 13 power 2 subtract 12 power 2 equal 25, square root of 25 equal 5. So we can find sine A plus B equal sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B. Look at here, sine A equal 3 over 5 multiplied by cosine B 5 over 13, adjacent over hypotenuse. Cosine A 4 over 5 multiplied by sine B 12 over 13. You can write the result here. 3 times 5 equals 15, 5 times 13 equals 65, plus 5 times 13 equals 65, 4 times 12 equals 48. We can find the result here. 65 in the numerator, 5 plus 8 equals 13, 3 and carry of 1, 5 plus 1 equals 6. So the result will be 63 over 65. Exact value for cosine by over 12. Who can solve it? We can write cosine here by over 12 equal cosine by over 3 subtract by over 4, and can using the rule here, cosine by over 3 subtract by over 4 equal cosine by over 3 dot cosine by over 4, and we can write the inverse about the sign here will be positive. Sine by over 3 multiplied by sine by over 4, and we can simplify it. Okay, and we can find the result about sine cosine by over 3. It's meaning 180 divided by 3 equals 50. It's 60. Cosine 60 equal half. and pi over 4, 180 divided by 4 equal 45, cosine by 45 equal 1 over root 2, plus sine pi over 3, 180 divided by 3 equals 60, sine 60 equal root 3 over 2, multiply by sine pi over 4, 180 divided by 4 equal 45, sine 45 equal 1 over root 2. Then we can find the result here. 1 times 1 equal 1, 2 multiply root 2 equal root 2 plus 2 root 2 here, and root 3 times 1 equal root 3. So we can simplify it, 2 root 2 and 1 plus root 3 in the numerator. Okay, it's the result about this example. Exact value for 1075. Who can solve it? We can write here 1075, and 75 we can simplify it by 30 and 45, and we can using the rule here, 10 30 plus 10 45 over 1 subtract 10 30 multiply by 10 45. So we can write the result about 10 30 equal 1 over root 3 plus 10 45 equal 1 over 1 subtract 10 30 equal what? We know 10 30 equal 1 over root 3 multiply by 10 45 equal 1. 10 45 equal 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 plus 1 over root 3, we can simplify it. We can write root 3 in the numerator and right cross 1 multiplied by 1 equal 1. Root 3 times 1 equal root 3 over 1 subtract 1 over root 3. Okay, and we can simplify it here. So we can write divided here is sign, and 1 plus root 3 over root 3 in here, the first term, divided by 1 subtract 1 over root 3, we can write root 3 here. Root 3 times 1 equal root 3, subtract what? Root 3 divided root 3 equal 1, 1 times 1 equal 1. And we can write here 1 plus root 3 over root 3 multiplied by root 3 over root 3 over 1. We can cancel root 3 by root 3, so the result will be root 3 plus 1 over root 3 minus 1. This is the simplest form about this example. Root 3 plus 1 over root 3 subtract by 1. It's okay. You must put in your hand this rule about your mind. This will solve. We can solve an example about the rule. Okay. Goodbye.